It's Friday, and you know what that is. And today we got something pretty cool. And the Caz family is, it's like Bordeaux royalty. When you think of Jean-Michel, the late Jean-Michel Caz, and what he has done over the years with his brand Lynch Bage, as well as working with Accent Millésime, with brands like Pichon Baron, really coming to the forefront of Bordeaux in America. I mean, this man traveled extensively, doing dinners and doing all the marketing that he can. And remember, when he was doing all this stuff, this was back in the dark ages when there was no internet, and essentially it was, Wine Spectator writing articles on Jean-Michel, and it was essentially him going from, country club to restaurant, and really putting Lynch Bage on the map as being a major brand here in the United States. But, Jean-Michel had a sister, and like Jean-Michel, his sister Sylvie Caz also works tirelessly, endlessly, always involved in stuff going on. This woman, it's like she was the president of the UGC. It's where all the, the chateaus get together and they do big dinners, but it's also they go around the country and do tastings. And she is a president of the Bordeaux's new wine museum, Le Site du Vin. The woman is busy. Super busy. Not to mention she also has a tourist, wine tourism business called Bordeaux Saviers. And so whenever I go there, I hook up with her, at least to try to get a lunch or a dinner. She's wonderful. She actually lets me stay in her beautiful apartment. Thank you very much, Sylvie. And then, of all, in 2014, she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go buy a chateau. What? You got all the stuff going on. You're friends with the mayor. You're traveling. You're blah, blah, blah. And she buys Chateau Chauvin. So let's talk a little bit about Chauvin. So Chauvin was part of a group that was part of the Corbin group, and if that area of Saint-Emilion, okay, is kind of on the border of Pomerol. And I don't know if any of you remember, but prior to 2014, the label of Chateau Chauvin, if you looked at it from like 5 or 10 feet away and squinted a little bit, you would think it was Cheval Blanc. Literally, the labels are so close. So when Sylvie came in and bought the property, her goal was to even take Chauvin to the next level. But she didn't want to really identify Chauvin with Cheval Blanc, even though they're neighbors. Essentially, Chauvin is kind of Dominique, Cheval Blanc, Chauvin. So you're in that neighborhood of high rent district, but she wanted to make it her own thing. And so what she did is she actually stole the winemaker from Pichon. Well, I don't know if she stole the winemaker. Maybe she just kind of coerced the winemaker from Pichon Lalande. Hey, come work with me, we can, this has potential, and plus I'll give you autonomy, and I'll let you do your own thing, and you can go in the vineyard and tell me what I need to do. And it was about the money that they went into the vineyard. They changed the draining. They changed the pruning. They did a lot of things within the vineyard to increase or improve the wines of Chauvin. I don't know if you remember, we offered the 2015, which is one of the first vintages of Chauvin, but I've seen over the time. And actually it was Folie the Chauvin, which is the wine we're doing today. But I've seen over time that the wines, they keep getting better. Because again, once you go into a place, you get one whack at it. And if, you make a great wine, but you really understand the terroir and understand everything that's going on there. Not only that, she brought in Jeremy Gravier from Mouton Rothschilds also to help and assist with the winemaking duties. And so that team is, and in fact, my last trip to Bordeaux, I was there tasting the 23s, but we went and we tasted some older vintages, and man, what they're doing there is fabulous. Folie, by the way, is a wine that, you know, when I went to the apartment to stay at, I'm like, yeah, I want to taste some newer vintages of Folie. When I tasted them, they're all fantastic, but for me, drinkable today, right now, like right this moment, is the 18. And the 18 Folie Chauvin is just in this perfect little window. And I know I've talked about it before when I talk about 19s and 18s and 20s, you know. 20 is a little bit more of that style of where it's something you put in your cellar. You know, you might want to kind of hang on to it because of the texture, the feel of the wines. It's just, the 20s is just, the 19s a little bit more flamboyant, but the 18s right now are just super sexy. And this wine, you know, it's, you know, again, it's right bank, so you're going to get a higher percentage of Merlot. So we got, let's see, we got 75% Merlot, 20% Cabernet Franc, 5% Cabernet Sauvignon. I mean, I don't know, but for under 25 bucks, this wine, wow, great texture. I mean, just fruit, just bursting. Everyone says like Bordeaux, oh, you gotta wait, you gotta wait. Nah, I wouldn't wait for this. Drink it now. 92 points. That matters, James Suckley? Should matter. Absolutely. That kind of price, Saint Emilion Grand Cru, that neighborhood. The pedigree behind this wine, the winemaking, the people behind it. When you think of Caz, you think of the winemaker from Pichon on the Lawn, the winemaker from Mouton Rothschild, and a wine that's 25 bucks. And they're in cool, lay down 6-packs. And if you buy 6, I'm gonna take 10% off. I know Patrick's going, what are you, you're crazy. But sorry, cameraman, yes, I am crazy. Fantastic wine, seriously folks. I mean, again, we can choose anything we want to sell. We're lucky, you know, we get to hand pick the stuff that we like. And this wine is one of those wines. So like and subscribe. You can buy this if you click the link that's part of this video. A lot of people say, well, thanks for the video. I'm gonna go look for it at my local store. Wait, no, we sell it. And seriously, I mean, hit the notification bell because, again, like I mentioned before, some of these wines we don't have a lot of. And so if you get the notification before we actually send out the offer, you can get it before anyone else does. Anyways, have a good weekend. Ciao.